Hello everybody, Brett Volmert here, looking at the SPY price action for 4/8/2021. A little precursor about myself. I'm a stock market analyst. In my free time, really like to dig deep into technical analysis and invest in the stock market. So today I thought we'd take a look at the SPY and let's take a look at some price action, what's moving it, where it's headed, where it might be going, and what to look for in the next short-term future. So I really wanted to hone in on the 10-day price action because the 10-day price action has been different from what we've seen, the channeling in the past, week to couple weeks, even months. We've seen a really strong push to the upside over the last 10 days, even gapping over some strong resistance points, which I'll get to later. We've seen some very strong trend lines be broken on the weekly chart, which I really want to get to later, and we'll look at some of that. Also, we see tech pushing stock market to new highs. We've seen tech over the last month, even to the weekly on the short time frame, pushing stocks market to new highs. We've even seen some stocks in the tech market industry start to push back up. Energy, however, has been falling behind. Energy has been a great producer over the last 3 months. We've seen ever since the Biden era, oil and gas has pushed energy to new heights. We're seeing a slight pullback, about a 1.14% today, and even more this week. Interesting to see how that's going to play out in the geopolitical scale, but as for now, energy is falling behind, and a nice little pullback. And finally, communication services are leading the pack as well in the weekly scheme of things. I know we're almost to the end of the week, but watch out for communication services moving forward. They're showing a great presence on the weekly and even the monthly charts. I wanted to do a 1-week sector breakdown for you guys. As you see, communication services is leading with an average of 5.8% increase. Technology is there with a 5.36, and consumer cyclical is there for 2.78. As you see, energy, slight pullback. In the last couple of days, we've seen that kind of extend into a larger pullback. Technology in the last day has really pushed SPY to new heights. As you can see, we're at a 1.58% increase. Consumer cyclical is up there as well, as well as basic materials and communication services. So let's take a look at some technical analysis here. So I mentioned before breaking that strong trend line here that I have drawn here. This is on the weekly time scale. We're about 3 to 5 years out, and we're looking at about the 2-year frame here. And this weekly trend line has, really been strong. We see 1, 2, 3 points of resistance here over a long period of time. And as you can see, in the last week, we just kind of gapped over it. And that is very surprising to me, especially with the amount of volume we've seen. We haven't seen that much volume. We're just gapping over these resistance levels. And so on the weekly time frame, we gapped over this strong resistance level. And I'm really expecting for when that pullback does come in the coming future, maybe next week, we'll see that pullback come around the 4.1 to 4.2 range. We're going to see, 4.12 to 4.20 range. We're going to see that come back down and test both this, support right here and the support right here. And that's about, around the 405 to 400 range. And we're really going to see it test that support level and see if it gets rejected or if we get confirmed support right there. And if so, I believe we're going to go to higher highs. And so I'm very positive, bullish on the market right now. However, I'm keeping my guard up, understanding that diversity is key, and understanding what sectors are thriving right now. So what's next? Is there room to push higher? Yes. How high can we go? Again, right now we're looking at the 4.2 range, 4.12 to 4.20, and so even after that, I think we can push higher, but that's the immediate target price right now. When's the pullback coming? I think we're going to have a small pullback, and are we going to confirm that support level that we gapped over, that trend line that I was talking about earlier? And when are when are the traders going to come back? You know, a lot of people are kind of sitting down right now under looking at what this thing's going to do because we've had such a big push up over the last 10 days. When the volume starts to come back, we're really going to see what the movement's going to do. Are we going to push higher or are we going to come back? And so I really want to take a big takeaway from the day is to keep an eye on that volume of the SPY and see if traders are really going to push that forward. That's all I got for you today, guys. Thank you so much.